Right. Now, we're going to talk about theory, not of evolution or anything. The theory of why these things keep happening to me. You know, I haven't gone into it, and I really just tried to put it behind me. When we went to see the Mothman stuff in Point Pleasant, West Virginia back in January, we were, like I said, I didn't go into it, but we were almost killed I say almost killed. Maybe that's not, we could have been killed in a 70 mile an hour, literally, hit and run. Now that sounds pretty wild, and it is, and it was, and I can say this: I was still able to drive my vehicle home. That's pretty good. So, I'm really, really happy with owning a Jeep. But that's neither here nor there. It just kind of goes that bad things seem to happen around Point Pleasant. It's amazing. And, because I love the mysteries of life, like Bigfoot. Is he real? And I don't know whether Bigfoot's real or not. I have no clue. Loch Ness? No clue. UFOs? UFO means unidentified flying object. It does not mean it's from another planet. So, there you go. Don't know if a UFO is an alien from another planet or not. I don't know if Mothman truly exists. But I can say this with certainty. I'm almost to the point that I'm not going to go searching for things that have a mystery to them. Because, like I said, we were coming back from the whole Mothman thing. Could have easily been killed on a snow-covered road. Literally. In the middle of a snowstorm. So, last Saturday, I went to, and I haven't uploaded the video, and I don't even know if I will. It was a really big disappointment, as I mentioned before. We went to Kecksburg, which they have this little monument thing. Mothman has a monument in the middle of a street, walkway or whatever, and it's a beautiful statue, and you can stand there and have your picture taken with it, or you can take your picture with it, whatever. It's not like they have a photographer standing there, but anyway, it's that place. It's about Mothman, okay? And it's well displayed everywhere on the street. When you get to their downtown section, what's going on. They've got the big museum there. They've got the statue. It's a great place. Kecksburg, they have this acorn-looking monument, which is supposedly what this thing looked like that landed there back in, I think it was 64, 65. And in the pictures I've seen, it has lights on it to illuminate it at night. We get there, which sadly it took longer than we had anticipated, and there's no lights on it. I actually had to make a video using a high-powered flashlight. I'm not making this up. The parking lot is gravel, and we're talking, it's uphill, the parking lot is, wheel spin on a four-wheel drive to get out of the parking lot. I mean, we're talking barely touched the gas wheel spin. Did all this gravel. And the monument is up so high above the parking lot, even my high beams couldn't illuminate it. So I'm having to do this with a flashlight. Really a big disappointment. Okay, you say, what's all this got to do with anything? Well, you know, the Mothman thing turned out to be pretty much a catastrophe. In the sense of what happened afterwards on our way home. A day after I get back from Kecksburg, this happens with my eye. I don't think I'm going to go looking for mysteries anymore. It's just, you tell me. It's a sign, man. It's a sign. This is not things, I'm not going to open up that Pandora's box. Because this is crazy. Every time I go to see something that has an ancient history, I say ancient, pretty much ancient in modern history, 50, 60 years ago, well, 50 anyway, 50, 55, something bad happens to me. So I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not saying that there's any supernatural power doing this, but I am saying this is pretty crazy. I'm just gonna stick to looking at turkey, which we had a turkey the other day run across the road in front of us, a hen, when we went to Ultra for my girlfriend to get this new gun, Ultra Firearms. And anyway, you know, luckily we didn't hit it, but it was close. Just out of the bushes on one side of the road to the other. Just shoom. But anyway, that's my theory. Don't know if it's worth anything. I ain't got a clue. But thankfully, everything else on my person at the moment is good. My girlfriend's making fun of me because I have partial hearing loss. And now the vision in my right eye's messed up. I won't even say what she's been calling me. But anyway, it's not funny. I hope she sees this video. But anyway, I found a few things that were interesting in all of this. And man, I'll tell you, I've learned, as far as the detached retina aspect, if you ever think you have one, like they said, get to a doctor immediately, because it might take longer than you think to get it fixed. Also, if you don't get it fixed, they say you will lose your eyesight in that eye. So, yeah. Don't play with your eyes. Seriously. I've always been a gentleman. If a woman ever rolled her eyes over to me, I picked them up and rolled them back to her. You know, that's just the kind of person I am. So, you should do the same.